Have you ever wondered about the religious practices that starkly contrast the norm, challenging our understanding of faith and devotion? When we speak of Hinduism, vegetarianism usually comes to mind. But there exists an ascetic religious order that contradicts this norm, the Aghori Sect. Now, the Aghoris are not your usual practitioners of faith. They worship Lord Shiva in a unique and, for many, a startling way. They believe in offering meat as a sacred tribute to the deity, an act they see as a stepping stone towards spiritual enlightenment and moksha, or liberation. This sect, known for its extreme practices, doesn't shy away from consuming raw flesh, even from human corpses. They believe that this act purifies them, bringing them closer to their ultimate goal of liberation. The Aghori Sect, although lesser known, has a rich history and a unique perspective on spirituality. They challenge, intrigue, and invite us to explore the varied dimensions of faith. The roots of the Aghori Sect trace back to Baba Kina Ram, a man of immense faith and devotion. Born into a Brahmin family in 1795, Baba Kina Ram was an ardent devotee of Lord Shiva. His spiritual journey led him down an unusual path where he believed that offering meat as a sacred offering would bring him closer to the divine. This belief was underpinned by the notion that by consuming meat, one could purify themselves and attain moksha, or liberation. His teachings, although unconventional, resonated with a sect of ascetics who, too, were on a spiritual quest. These ascetics adopted his practices, forming what we now know as the Aghori Sect. Their practices, while shocking to some, are a testament to their unwavering faith and dedication to their spiritual journey. Baba Kina Ram's unconventional approach to devotion thus laid the foundation for the Aghori Sect. The practices of the Aghori Sect are as unique as their origin story. This ascetic religious order worships Lord Shiva in ways that break from mainstream Hindu norms, particularly through the offering of meat. Unlike the vegetarian customs of most Hindu sects, Aghoris believe that presenting meat to Lord Shiva brings them closer to spiritual enlightenment. Their offerings are not your typical cuts of meat, but raw pieces from dead bodies or animals, such as goats or chickens. These offerings are placed on a special altar at the temple dedicated to Lord Shiva, where they are offered up in fervent prayers. But the Aghori practices extend beyond just meat offerings. They engage in other extreme practices, such as drinking alcohol from human skulls, a ritual that is said to invoke spiritual energy. They also smear ashes on their bodies during their ceremonies, signifying their detachment from the material world and their focus on the divine. These practices may seem shocking to the uninitiated, but they are a reflection of the Aghoris' intense devotion to Lord Shiva. They believe that these rituals allow them to transcend worldly desires, purify themselves, and attain moksha, or liberation. These practices, although extreme, are a testament to the Aghoris' dedication to their faith. The Aghoris meat offering practice holds profound significance, but it also brings forth criticism. You see, the Aghoris believe that by offering meat to Lord Shiva, they are not just making a physical offering, but also a spiritual one. They see this act as a means to connect with the divine energy within themselves and as a path towards liberation from worldly desires. By consuming non-vegetarian food, they believe they are purifying themselves, a necessary step towards self-realization. Moreover, they hold that when these offerings reach Lord Shiva, he grants them power over life's obstacles, helping them to succeed. This ritual is a reminder that our physical body, just like our spirit, requires nourishment. However, this practice has not been without its detractors. Some people feel that consuming animal flesh goes against basic Hindu principles of non-violence and respect for all life forms. There are also reports of cannibalism among some groups of Aghoris, a practice that goes against societal norms and is generally frowned upon. Despite the controversy, their practices remain an integral part of their belief system, symbolizing their quest for spiritual enlightenment. Yes, the Aghoris practices may be extreme and unconventional, but they serve as a testament to a different perspective on devotion and spirituality. The Aghoris, with their unswerving faith, remind us of the lengths some are willing to go to achieve spiritual enlightenment.